Peter Parker.
What's up, Cobra Kai fans? Welcome back to Cobra Kai Nation. Hey guys, today I'll be explaining how I think Cobra Kai will win the next All Valley tournament in detail, because I think it's not really something I've touched on fully, but I have mentioned it briefly in other videos. Make sure you subscribed and let's hit 17k by the end of this week. So in the All Valley tournament, I believe cheating will play a massive part in the final. Now, we know from previous tournaments that Cobra Kai tend to fight dirty and have a habit of trying different tricks to get the upper hand against their opponents, which is why I believe in season 4, the final is going to be decided by a new method. That is corruption. Now technically that is a form of cheating, but corruption in the tournament make a very interesting subplot. Not that it is too much for viewers to handle, and it could happen in the final because it's never actually happened before. Think about it. Has an official, or even in particular a tournament referee, ever been used to cheat during one of the fights? It's never happened. So another reason why I think this could happen is because of that man Terry Silver. The fact that he lost with Kreese during the Karate Kid 3 during the 1985 All Valley tournament, he'll never want to take that L again. So with his manipulative traits and his wealth, he could bribe the tournament referee that's responsible for the final. Now Kreese would approve of this because they are fully making sure that they secure their victory. And I'll go into more detail about why this is important and how this has been teased. So imagine if the referee is biased towards Cobra Kai and favours them in the fight, so that no matter what will happen, they will always have the upper hand. Terry Silver will definitely be the one behind this because they will want to win at all costs. Remember Terry Silver's season 4 teaser had him reciting very specific quotes such as extreme situations require extreme measures. Well, in this context, the tournament is an extreme situation as Cobra Kai must win for many reasons. To take Cobra Kai all over the valley, punish Johnny and Daniel, redemption for their loss during that last tournament they had in the Karate Kid 3, and it's all there for them. The extreme measure is bribing one of the tournament referees to secure their victory. Now if this happens prior to the final, then the fights will only be more intense. I don't think every fight will go down like this because it would be too much of a repetitive tool and it would make it a little bit boring. However, the final will be one to secure with this extreme measure, and you can really see that Terry and Kreese are really thinking more ahead this time. If the final is Sam vs Tori, or Miguel vs Robbie, or Robbie vs Sam, etc., the fight would always be won by Cobra Kai. Robbie or Tori winning the 51st All Valley tournament would definitely look interesting. Robbie equaling Miguel as a one-time champ would have made their fighting ability seem more equal, although the way Cobra Kai wins would always be unfair. Furthermore, if it's Tori that ends up beating Sam in the tournament final, that would be the one time that she's defeated Sam in a fight that's outside of a real fight. Because as you may know, Tori has lost twice to Sam in both of their fights during season 2 and season 3. It would be pretty shocking to see Sam lose to Tori when the stakes are this high, and it definitely contrasts Daniel's All Valley victories against Cobra Kai. It would be the opposite because Daniel won his fights against Cobra Kai in a tournament setting but lost outside of that in certain fights, whereas Sam won most of her fights outside of the tournament but lost during the All Valley. That would also give the differences that Daniel has with his daughter. Maybe that would open the door for Johnny to advise her after losing the All Valley as he once did, and that could be a way for those two characters to interact more further down the line. No matter which Cobra Kai student wins the tournament, I honestly think it could happen in this fashion, where if it's Tori or Robbie that win it, it's fresh and it would leave us for an insane aftermath storyline leading into Cobra Kai season 5. I can see it having a similar effect to how Infinity War did on the story going into Endgame, and that how Thanos' snap dictated everything going forward. The absolute shock of season 4 would surely feel like the villain has won it at all costs, but post all your thoughts down in the comments. I want to hear what you guys think. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel right now and turn on all post notifications so you never miss a video on Cobra Kai Nation. Thanks for watching and I'll see you later.